time. But finally see you in person is really, really fantastic. For example, Yuko, I see Yuko, she's from Japan. I see her on TV all the time, but this is the first time I see her in person. Thank you. So some of the familiar faces, and welcome to come back, Diane. And Jessica, I've seen it a year ago, but welcome. So I want to just do a little roster. So I have Diane, Matt, welcome Matt, Eileen, Jessica, Erica, Bowen, Yuko, Lexi, hi, welcome, Mimi was here. Alicia Robin, hi Alicia, welcome. Jalisa, maybe that's Jalisa. Hi Jalisa. What's your name? Amanda, sorry.
Sorry, I had to jump here.
Yeah. Elizabeth Herburst. Amina, Sergey, Chen, wonderful. So, I want to introduce our beautiful pianist, Miss Nina. I want to tell you, the class isn't much. The music, it's going to be a treat for you itself. You don't need me. You can just let her play, and that will be it. So let's start, okay? We will just slowly introduce yourself and myself and everything that we teach. But let's just get going, yes? So I like to do a reverence before class, yes? So everybody face to front. Gentlemen, you do something else. So ladies, you do a little plie. So you allow the front leg to step to the side like this. Yeah? Then the left leg is going to come back past first position to tendu back like this. Then we do a beautiful tendu back. 3 and 4. Then we'll go to the other side, the foot from the back. And 5 and 6. A beautiful tendu back. 7 and 8. Gentlemen, we do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So everyone, ladies, you're in fifth. Gentlemen, is sort of a first position. When you hear the music, you go. Ready? And. Good job. Let's do first exercise. We do 2 hands on the bar. Yeah? Let me face this way. 2 hands on the bar. How far you are with the bar is important. Make sure your ribs are in front of your elbows in front of your ribs. Yes? Not this way. In front. How far? As far as your shoulder goes. First position. We do half point. 1, full point. 2, and 3, and 4. 2 tendu to the side. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Continue. 1, second position. 2, come back. 3, demi round to the front. Flex your foot and point. A beautiful plie. 7 and 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, this time, demi round to the back. Flex 5 and 6, come back, 7 and 8. Now we do the whole thing on the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, flex, articulate the foot. Come back with the plie. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, flex 5 and 6, 7 and 8. right arm, beautiful circle, 2, 3, 4, round the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to the back. Look at the connection right here. My arm pass in front of your body. Rotate to the right. Large fourth position parallel. Pull the bra forward, pull the bra back, and the other side. Forward and back. Return, plie, rolled up, a gentle balance, and we finish. I talked you through it, yeah? Yeah. Ready? First position, everyone. And. Arm. Demi-point. 1, full point. Demi-point. And. Fondu, side. And the side. And 1, plie. Come back. And 2, flex. 1, point. 2, into plie. Continue right foot. Half. And 1, pushing down. Tendu, side. And 1. And 1, plie. To the back. And flex. And point. Plie down. Left side. Half. Full. Half. Pushing down. And pushing down out. 1, that's it. And in, pushing down. 1, and 1, plie. And back to the front. 1, and plie. Down, down. And 1. Toes. And half, pushing down. Side. 1, and 2. And 1. Tendu, plie. And back, demi round the back. And 1, 2, plie. Pull the bra right arm. And 1. Fall back. And left arm. Turn to the right. Forward. And 2. And up. Fall back. 1. Take your time, please take your time. And other side. And forward. 1. And up. And all the way back. Return to the bar. And plie, roll up. And push the floor away. And open the hip flexor. A little balance. And gentle finish. Good job, everyone. Very nice. Let's go to first position. We do a little allongé 6, and 7, and 8. We do demi-plie 1 and 2. Now look at the connection between my head and my arm. And the head almost in the back of end. 3 and 4. Now with only the arms, no plie. Beautiful port bras. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. That's it. Then we do grand plie. And 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful tendu to the side and in. Same to start. Second position. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This time I reverse my arm. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. I reverse my arm grand plie. And 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Fourth position. 2 demi-plie, 2, 3, regular, 3, 4, grand plie, 6, 7, and 8. Inside arm. Look at the hand. Head tilt to your right. Now we're going to follow this hand religiously. Follow the hand. Look what I'm doing with this arm. In front, plie, relevé, and tendu, and fifth. Grand plie, grand plie. Pull the bras forward, pull the bras back. Tendu first. I talked you through. Yeah? First position. And 6, 7, 1, 2, reach, and roll. No, just the arm. 6, 7. Now grand plie, same arm. 1. Just tendu to the side. Hold on. Take your time. Down. Good. And arm in front. Allongé forward. Reverse your arm to third position. Just your arm. 1. And grand plie with the same arm. That's it, Jessica. And 1, 2, tendu, 1. Hold. And a fourth. And 2 demi-plie. Arm. And 2. Grand plie. Inside arm. 1, fall back, plie, reaching out, 1, 2, on the fourth, and 1, and 2, 3, grand plie, forward, 1, and 1, elbow open, 1, 2, 1, tendu, first. Good to everybody. Couple things before we go to the left side. The quality of the plie. It has to be, I almost always describe like this. It's like, now in the winter, but the summertime, if you have a fully inflated ball, if you want to submerge into the water, there's a resistance to it, yes? You can never feel without the pressure of coming up. So this is how you want it to be on the way down in the plie. So you actually have to resist the way down, resist, and release the pressure on the way up. Yeah, so don't just treat it as a position. You resist your way down and come up like this. This is release. Then you create the pressure again and release. Now watch my arm. I have to change the shape of my hand before doing port de bras. Look at my hand is here. I have to do allongé. It is not one-dimensional. It is a circle. Allongé. At the end of the allongé, there's something to my upper body that has to be connected. Look at the end of the allongé. I open like this. Yeah? So the other way around, when my arm from second to third, I change the shape, I go up the back of my hand. Now, a lot of you went too far. Don't do this. Right around the 25 degrees. Elbow out, hand in. You see? One very simple movement. So what I want is not so much a movement, It's just very clear intention of it is simple, but do it perfectly. Yes? Let's pay attention to that when we go to the left side, okay? And really listen to music, don't rush. And 6, 7, 1, elbow 2, elbow down, that's it. And open, adjust your arm. 2, 3, 4, and grand plie. That's it. And gentle tendu side. Hold and easy heel. Good. And 1 and 2. Reach. That's it. Now arm from second to third. And down. Nice. 2. The same arm with the grand plie. And follow the hand. Open. Tendu. 1. Hold. And front. Heel. Down. And 2 demi-plie. Elbow lift. And 1. Grand plie. Heels down. And inside arm. Fall back. Little plie. Releve. Reach. Hold. Nice. So much better this side. Tendu fifth. 1 and 2 and 1 and grand plie arm up and yes, hold the breath forward. 1 and reach and stabilize it and lengthen the spine before you go back. Nice. Tendu and taller come in. Good job, everyone. Very nice. Stretch the calf a little bit, please. This position is my go-to position before right side, left side. I always go there. I always go there. Stretch your calf. And at the same time, you stretch your hip flexor like this. Yeah? All right, let's do Tendu from fifth position. We do a little bit more energetic and crispier, but not rushing. We do in fifth. We do, and this is 6, 7, and 8. We do 1 and fifth, 1 and fifth, 1 and back and front and fifth, side and fifth, side and fifth, side and heel and in, back and fifth, back and fifth, back and front and back and fifth, side and fifth, side and fifth, side. This time I go to almost like a grand plie, 6, 7, and 8, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 balançoire. Back, front, fifth. Side, 2, 3, 4. Side, watch this. Don't shift your weight to the center. I press. Press, release. Press, release. It's like this. Yeah, and in. And then return to the back. Nice and simple, but clear. And 6. 1, 1, and 1, brush, and in, side, and side, chin up, Amanda, chin up, and 1, heel 2, heel 3, and in, 1, and in, in, and brush, and brush, and hold, and two, hold, and two, hold, and a two, and one, and two, arm, there you go. Good job. Look at the position of my head. Whenever the leg to the front, or head is apron to the side. Yeah, and tilt back a little bit. Whenever the leg goes to the back, your apron has to tilt forward a little bit. So those positions has to be absolutely matched with the shape and the position of your head. For example, 7 and 8, my head stays. 1, and I don't come back. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Look at my head. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Head to the front because my leg's getting ready to go to the side. That is the position itself. En face. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, don't move. And 2 and 3 and 4. Change. Yeah, treat it. The position of the head just like the position of your legs. And left side, Mimi left side. And one, brush, 2, and brush, and 2, and stop, and 2. And 1, heel 2, heel 3, and 2. And 1, and 2. That's it. Keep your head. 1, change your head, thank you. And 1, and in, all the way. 1, heel, plie. 1, and taller, head up. Nice, so much better. When we organize our head, the legs make sense by itself. Yes, so we have to organize from up here, down, not down and up. Organize our body first. Very good. All right, let's do jeté. We do 3 to the front, accent in, 7 and 8. We do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and plie. Up, 3 to the side, 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 and back, and 2. You can guess what's going to happen to the back. 3 to the back, identical. 3 to the back, 3 to the back. Look at my shoulder. Back and front, side, 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 side. Plie. Just that. So the first time, after the first time, I do a port de bras. Whenever the 5th go to the back, after the second time, I fall back. It's like there's a pillow behind your ear. Fall back and correct yourself. Yeah, same thing, fall back. Then, little plie and finish. Mm-hmm. All accent in, very strong. You almost want, I want the jeté to reach almost 45 degrees. This is how high I want. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I launch the leg with my toes, not my thigh. Look at my toes. Slow motion. My toes goes. You see my toes? Like that. Right. Toes launch. Yes, good. Me now. Ready. And 6. And chin up. 3, 3, fall back and back, 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 fall side, side, side. Nice. One, one, one. Plie. Finish. Good job, everybody. You're working really well on the working leg. We call this leg working leg. The leg close to the bar is called what? Supporting leg, right? So especially when the jeté to the side, ladies and gentlemen, I see this. I see a lot of movement, disturbance of your supporting side. Your supporting side is working as hard as a working leg. Perhaps visually you don't see it. Yeah? So both legs working together. I don't want to see this every time you come back in fifth position. Yeah, strong. 1, 2, 3. Do that the left side, please. Pay attention to that. Ready. And. Side, side, side. And fall back. In. And 2. Good job. In. 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 And down. Head up. Nice, good job. Stretch your calf a little bit, please. So up until this moment, we have one-dimensional exercises, in and out, in and out. Now we're going to round the jambe par terre. We're going to connect all those dots together. Okay, it's a round. So let's do from first position. Preparation from first. We do little élongé 6. Come back, 7 and 8. We'll go into the plie. We'll do 1, look at my head. It was consistent from very beginning. Then 2. Come back, 3 and 4. Then we'll do 4 times. Look front. And 5, simple, 6 and 7 and élongé 8. And on first position, 1 and 2. And 3, come back, 4. Développé forward, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Continue back, stay in plie 2, stay in plie 3, come back 4. 4 simple back, 5, 6, 7, élongé 8. Elbow open, 1, 2, 3, passe 4, 5, 6, tendu 7, élongé 8. We do a circle port de bras. We go forward, look at my arm, and 2, all the way back, 3, releve 4. En dedans, open 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Outside foot. As long as you point, you shift your weight perfectly. Somehow it measures like that. You point, solo coup de pied. We'll have a little balance, and we'll open to the side and gentle back. So we'll do on 2 legs, shift 1 leg. When we're done, développé to the side, come back to first position finish. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then go back. Ready. First position. And 6 and 7 and 8. Hold on a second. Let's teach the preparation, because this is the preparation we're going to do every day. It's like, I don't know, brush your teeth or something. Watch. Let 5 go. And 6, 7, 8, and down. 1 and 2. Thank you. has to be to the T like that. I didn't make that up. Since I didn't make that up, it's not up to me to change it. I can't change it because I didn't make it. And allongé, prepare, stay, and plie, plie, plie. Stand up. Good. Now 4, 1, and a 2, and a action up, and a 2, and a arm, open side, and a back, passe, and développé, lengthen the spine, hold, gentle tendu, and we rest for a second, and back. And a head, stay down, Lexi. 1, and a 2, and accent. 2, 3, 4, good. Arm, and 2, arm stay, and 1. Now arm in again, and développé, arm third. Hold on, stay, hold on, hold on. Fondu first, port de bras circle forward first, and side, back, releve, all day down, 1, all the way, forward, up, and point the outside foot, coup de pied, hold, everybody hold, stay still. Hold, hold, good circuit. Open arm, gentle finish. That's right. Everybody watch how I end. Like this, you did this, yeah, sur le coup de pied. I open, allongé. Pay attention to those toes. Gentle down. It's like climbing mountain. Guess what? The harder coming down, correct? It's easier to go up, the harder coming down. Open, gentle down, gentle. Like this, resist. The arms, everybody watch my arms. Like this, we're a pair, correct? A pair. Once they go to the side, arm doesn't go anymore. I see this, guys, don't. Arm stay. Arm has at the job very soon. Let the leg go to the back, arm has to élanger. You see? Now, everybody out together and come down. It has its own path. It has its own purpose. However, we put them together correctly, it becomes something else. Yeah? Right. Good. All right, let's go to the left side, please. Thank you. Chin up. Yeah, you're right. And 6, 7. Plie. Plie. Staying plie. Now stand up. Prepare for 4 single. 5. And 6. And 7. 8. Arm. And 2. And 3. Arm in. And reach. Hold. Gentle. Good. Plie back. Head change. And 1. And toes. 1. And 2. Be patient, please be patient. And 2. And arm. Open. 1. Be careful. And out. Hold on everybody, hold on. Fondu first. And Forward. Side. That's it. Releve. And 2. And 1. Point outside foot. 1. And in. Hold on. Hold on. Little balance. Hold on. Arm back. Open. Gentle. And down. And head. Nice job. Much better left side. Good. Stretch your calf a little bit. Let's do Fondu. It used to be my least favorite. Not favorite. I never liked anything, but when I was in school. But this is hard part. And then I later on realized how important that is. Fondu. Plie on one leg, basically. And I want to say this before we do it. Fondu only describes one movement. This is the Fondu part. The coming up part doesn't belong to the word of Fondu. Fondu is pressure down this way. Coming up, not pressure up. Coming up is release the pressure. Okay, so let's understand that to start with. We do. No arm. 5, 6, 7, little élongé, 8. Then we'll come back. 1 and 2. 3, releve, 4. 5, the third one with arm. 6 and 7 and 8. Same thing to the side. 1 on flat. 2, 1, releve. Third one, 1, releve with arm, and 1 and 2. To the back, 1 and 2. 1, releve. 1, releve, and 1 and 2. Same thing to the side. First one with arm, second one no arm but releve. Third time releve with arm, and 1 and 2, just like this. Front side, back side is the same. So this dip, I'm using the Earth's gravity to help me. I take advantage of the gravity, but I'm gonna bounce back up this way. Not manually. I just release the tension so the Earth can take a hold of that leg for a second. But I'm gonna rebound back this way. Yeah. Da, da. Yeah. Ready. And keep arm down, please. Hold. Élongé. And on 1. Fondu. And 1. Releve. Again. 1. And arm hold. And 1. And 5th. And on 1. And 2. And 1. 1. 2. And 1. That's it. Hold in. Good. And 1. And 2. 1. Hold. 1. 2. And 1. And 2 again. 1, pushing both legs. 2, and pressure. And 2, and pressure. And 2, and 1, and 2. Okay, gentle finish. Good job, everyone. Stretch the calf a little bit. Let's go to the other side. You want to keep it at 45 degrees. Don't go so high. 1 at 45. 1 the second time, because I'm on releve, you want to make sure your working leg, it cannot go back to where it was, because my supporting leg go up to releve. So your working leg has to lift accordingly. Yeah? Because One side goes up, the other side has to go up as well. The third one, a little bit above 45 degrees. Why? Because I'm going to dip down to 45. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1. Let's go to the left side, please. And. Toes in, 1 and 2, 1 and hold, 1 and good, and 1. Leave your knee behind, 1, 1, 2, 1, that's it. And in, and deeper, 1, and 2, 1, nice, and 1, third position, arm, be patient, hold, nice, that's it. The very end, that extra second, it's like, it's like honestly, it's like a gift. Because you did all that up until the very end. It's like a prize. You have to take the prize. And 1, I'm going to hold the extra couple of seconds and before you come down. So I prefer that. Don't do the opposite. Don't do it after everything that you have done. Very end, you kind of deflate a little bit too soon. And hold. It always retard at the end, always. She will always retard in the very end. And she will wait. Believe me, she will. So there's no rush. There's like, oh, music is not there. No, music will be there. Even the music, you don't hear the sound anymore. The energy vibrates still. The energies, it goes through. Right? Good job, everyone. Very good. All right, let's do frappe. Frappe, I think everybody learned various ways. You flex your foot. I want frappe all point foot. I want frappe all point from here, from solo coup de pied. This solo coup de pied devant. This is derrière. The shape of the foot is the same. It's like outward this way. You see? It starts the heel front. My toes went up behind Achilles tendon. You see, I wrap around. Now this is the shape of the foot. Same shape of the foot goes out. The shape of the foot is the same, go to derrière. Yeah? Right. Okay? So it goes like this. 7 and 8. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. We do. Watch the coup de pieds. We do. And 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 5 and 6 and a 7 and a 8. Now to the front. 1 and 2 and front, side and 2 and side and side. Continue the same when I go back. It goes front back, 2, front back, 2, front back, 2, front back, 2, back, hold 2, out and out. Side, hold 2, out and out. Up on releve, the same. And 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 5, 6 and a 7 and a 8. Front and side, side and side. Let's mark with the music once with Miss Nina. Just mark with the music. Don't do full. Just understand the tempo. And just mark with me. Hold, 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 out, hold, 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 stay, stay, and 2, hold, Same thing, repeat en demi-relevé. Do you see my leg have so much tension? Actually, I hit myself. This is not soft at all. This has a lot of tension. Tension is a good thing. It's applied in the right places. Pressure, I love pressure. Tension, pressure, all those words that we don't like anymore. Ballet loves those words, pressure and tension. Jessica, look at that's not what I'm looking for. But with the pressure and tension is release and joy. We gotta have the pressure first. And tension, 1, 2, sorry, I'm sorry, one more time. Sorry. Okay. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, front. 1, out and stop. Come back. Back and stop. Relevant. And a 1, 2, front, and 1, and a 1. Good, keep it. 1, and 1, and in. Nice. So accent out. Side and side, hold. Hold. Let the gravity take hold of the leg. Side and side. Don't come down. 1 and 2 and side. Hold. Now we come down. Very nice, guys. Frappe needs a little bit more energy. What frappe means? Strike, strike. It's like playing ping pong. Strike. Or playing soccer. Strike. It's precisely what that is. It's like a kick. So all strike only have one accent. It's out. Da-da. So it goes da-da. 1, da-da, da-da, 1, and out. Accent out. Don't do 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, da-da, da-da. 1, da-da, da-da. Accent out. Right, like that. It's a kick. It's precisely what that is. Ready. And. And 1. And 1. And 1. Very good. Da-da. 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 1. 1. 1. Reach out and hold. And gentle finish. Nice job. Stretch your calf a little bit. Let's do. Let's develop it forward first. So 7, little élongé 8. We do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Gentle tendu. 5. I'm going to brush to the back like a relevant long with a plie. And 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. We do 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, élongé. Look at my head, where my head is. 6, 7, and 8. You want this leg to come up light and effortless, put your head back. The weight of a head will create the beautiful releve on the front. So we're front and back. Then we'll go to the side. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, little 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Just finish there, 8. So let's mark music once with me, yeah? To see the sensibility of the exercise, just mark with me. And just mark. Allongé. Just listen to music. 1. Lots of time. And reach, hold, gentle, allongé, back, 2, 3, and return devil, reach. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't rush. When you think you want to come down, don't. Let's just think about that as a rule. I think it works out most of the times. I do that to myself, so it's not just applied to you guys. I apply it to myself. I never make students do things that I won't do it. I'll do myself. Okay? Because when I was in school, my teacher would give it so unreasonable. So many things are so unreasonable. And I would be like, you do it. You try it. You know what I mean? But my teacher was sitting here. You're lucky, you know, I'm here with you. My teacher would be sitting here, just like this. You know? And I would be like, you try it. But they did it. They did it plenty. And develop it forward. And lengthen your spine. That's it down. Tendu. Releve long back. In plie. Tendu. Now return. Développé back. Reach. And that's it. Tendu. Brush front with plie. Fondu. Develop it to the side. 1. And arm go to top of your head. Stay, Lexi, stay. Gentle. Slow motion. Hold. 7. Allongé. 8. And coup de pied back. And 2. And lift. Higher. Returate. Hold. And arm down. Little allongé. Finish. Nice. Beautiful, guys. Very nice. Very good. Okay. Let's calm down a little bit. Stretch your calf before we go to the left side. When you go to the side, when the leg, from retiré, from here, don't go out right away. You have to, the knee has to lift up first. So I do 1, look at my elbow and my knee. 1, I do this first. You see this movement, almost like a half foot. 1, you see me? From there, then the foot goes out. So my thigh creates I changed trajectory. At this moment, look at where the thigh goes. It's down, it pointed down, correct? So I want to change this shape to point up before follow through with the foot. If your trajectory of your thigh is point down, guess what happens when the foot follow through? It's go down. So I want to change it so my foot can come up that way, okay? Left side. And little allonge. And 1, 2, and stay. Tendu. 1, and here. And 1, tendu. And change arm. And back, elbow lift, stay. I go to tendu first, then I change the shape of my arm. And 1, 2. Now connect with your knees and your elbow. All the way up. Hold. That's it. Tendu. You stay, don't move. Touch the ground. And little allonge. 1, that's a breath. And 2. And 1. Hold. Lift your knee to allow the foot in. And 1. And reach. Yes, good job. Very nice. Okay. Stretch your calf. Relax. Let's do it. Let's do ground ball. Little allonge, 6, 7 arm, go up to third right away. We do 3 times. We do 1 and 2. Accelerate, descent, pressure, slow down. 3 times. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Now to the side, look at my elbow is extension from my shoulder. I'm gonna go behind my elbow and 2, 3 times. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Arm go up to third position again. My head is this way. Then go to the back and 2, back and 2, back and 2. 3, this time I come up to releve. 3 times to the side on releve. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and we're done. Okay.
3, 4.
3 is fine. Ready? And. Third. Go. And 8, hold. 2. Third. Knee. Chin up, look front. 1. Look front. 2. 1. Arm third. Hold. 1. Accelerate. 1. That's it. Accelerate. 1. Put your head on top of. And side releve. And 1. 1. And here. Good job. Third position. First, the preparation, come up first. I don't have to do anything. And all the way up, that would be third position. Simple. 3 arm positions. In Russian school, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a 1. This is 3. This is 2. The shape of the arms are absolutely the same. I just put them in different places. That's 1, 2, 3. Preparations here. That's it. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. 3 positions. If I lower my fingers from third position, it will be literally just right on my forehead like this. I don't cross either on that side. Round shape. It's very difficult. It sounds easy, 1, 2, 3. It's very, very difficult. We're gonna get to it. How do we move from position 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1? All ballet port de bras is swing between those 3 positions. That's it. They doesn't really go outside the perimeter at all. But you will see how beautiful it can be if we do it correctly. Let's go to the left side. And arm third. 1. Keep your arm there. 1. Plie. Chin up. 1. 1. 2, 1 and 2. 1, 1, 1. Irrelevant. And 1. 1. And finish. Chin up. Nice job. Good job. All right, let's finish the bar. Let's, hold on a second. Let's move the bar, organize. This 2, I think this 2 move there. Everybody help. There's a way to move the bar. I tell you, without hurting yourself. I do plie. I use it, the opportunity to exercise. Plie, use your forearm like this. Yes. You always use your plie. Put it right here. Yes, thank you. Okay, drink a sip of water if you have to, please.
Mr. Du,
Yeah.
get around to the car and get a key from the car.
Yeah, go ahead. So while we, let's learn the center adagio together, okay? So we go to croisé. How do we determine where is our croisé? Your individual 45 degrees, that's your croisé. So teacher always said to the corner, but that corner only really belongs to one person. If she or he is in center, which is a cross right here. If I'm here, center the stage, here, then I have to be all the way back here. Then this corner belongs to me, right? So 45 degrees, like precise, like right here. But if I'm here, if I'm standing right here, that corner, it's not yours at all. Your 45 degrees is not there. My 45 degrees is right by the reflection of, toward the end of the piano, in the reflection of that in the mirror. That's my 45 degrees. If the person next to me, it changes. You see, it changes. So everybody, you have to find your own 45 degrees éproulement with your head. So put your left foot in front first. Then I'm gonna put my right foot on top of it. Then I stand up if this is going to be my corner number 8, then my chin, my nose, chin's going to be over my right shoulder. My nose is going to be corner number 2. Then you all set up. So I want to see this neck right here, completely exposed. Right. Yeah? That's first thing first. Come, Lexi, come. Everybody fill up. Right. Right? So, there. Feel the energy. Little allongé 8. Then we do plie 1, tendu 2. I do little glide. 3, hold 4. Then we do port-de-bras back, 5 and 6, 7, back leg to attitude 8. Then we do promenade 1 and 2, allongé 3 and 4, port-de-bras 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Continue on. Now my body is to corner number 2. Then we do 1 and 2, third arabesque, 3 and 4, tendu 5, tendu back, 6, 7, left arm up, 8. Left leg bring back, and 2 relevant on 3 and 4. And we do 5 and 6, 7 and 8. That's it. That's one side. Let's mark music. Do it with me, please. Just mark. Don't mark your arms. Don't mark your port-de-bras. Don't mark your arms. Don't mark the musicality, but you mark the legs. And very peaceful. 1, 1, hold, and back. 7, attitude. Promenade. Hold, allongé. Hold, and port-de-bras. Arm. Continue, back leg. 1, 2, and right leg, mat, right. Tendu 1, tendu your back. Stay, hold. Leg, 2, in, stay. And 1, hold. 1. Yeah, all together. That's why I told you to mark. If you have done more, what you gonna do now? You'll be exhausted. Ready? Head to corner number 2. Shoulder to corner number 8. What you left is everything beautiful to the audience. That's 1. The audience 1. Ready? And don't do anything. Don't do anything. Not yet. Not yet. 8. 1. Développé. Plie. Sorry. 2. Chassé. 1. Hold. Stay. Port-de-bras back. 1. Both shoulders. Come up. 7. Attitude. Back. Promenade to corner number 2. Hold. Plie. And port-de-bras. 2. And peaceful arm down. Back leg. 1. That's it. Arm. Third arabesque. Chin up, look front. And 1, 2, and arm, and back leg. Relevant long. 2, in, 1, stabilize it. Strong spine, leg to the side. Hold on. Hold on. Good, so good. Down and down. Very nice. Very nice. So again, the very end, the leg come back to retrograde derriere. What do we talk about? What do we do before the leg goes out? I have to do what? I have to do this before the foot goes out. It's like I locked in, then the leg out, not loose. You have control of it. Beautiful, guys. Let's go to the left side. Exact same thing, go to the left. And left foot in front. Amanda, left foot in front. 1 and 2 and 1. Hold and in and back and up. Attitude and head change. And elonge, hold, release, and hard breath, and 2, and 1. 1, 1, and in, and totally back. Lift up and scoop in, hold, and lift your knee and the foot, gentle tendu. That's it. Good job. Stretch your calf a little bit. Good. Let's do tendus. Same thing, cross it. Your own 45 degrees. And preparation, head all the way over. Let the 5 go. 5, allongé, 6, 7, and 8. We do 4 tendu to front, accent in. We do and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Change. And back, and 6, and 7, and 8. Change 4 to the side. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. From here, irrelevant. And 5, both arms. 5, and 6, and a single period arm to third position. And 7, and 8. Close back foot. Then 4, 1, 2, 3, change arm, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. En face. 1, 2, 3, plie, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Look in 8. Yeah. Okay. Ready? Right foot front. And 6. In, 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 and 1, and 2, and stay. Chin. Shoulder back. Shoulder. Yes. And stop. 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 1, plie, and left, and 2. Yes, you from the arm goes up to third position. That's why it's important that all third, you know exactly what the third is. We have to get there. This is a ballet, it gets a little bit of a, you have to be a little bit more thoughtful. In this particular case, your arm does not go from the side up. I open 45 degrees next to me. From here, these two arms, the fingers has to go directly together. It does not to do a port de bras up. It doesn't go this way. Look at my arm. You see me? They're like friends. They're gonna meet together as quickly as possible. Yes, quickly as possible. And one. Right, and one. Right. Because if your arms open, that's why we can't do third position this way. I mean, I always have adult students, this scientists, everything. You can explain to me a lot better than I do. You know, in a hurricane, you have in the eye of the hurricane, it's very calm. There's no vortex, there's no drag, nothing, the eye. It's actually blue sky in the center of the hurricane. Your arms has to go up in the center of the hurricane. If your arm goes side too wide, you get to the fringe, get to the vortex, it's very difficult to go up because the momentum. So I don't want my arm goes like this. If I do two or more, the momentum, the velocity will prevent my arm from the side to go up efficiently. So my arm has to be in the middle of the hurricane. Watch me. You see? There's no resistance. Try it, please. And up. Quicker, so okay. So your arm, don't go to the side that wide. I only go there. Only go there. If you go too wide, this hand never catch up. Only here. Only there. That's right, Jessica. Yes, that's it. Right, Matt. Right. Mm-hmm. And I always said you have to keep your elbow open. If my elbow open, my upper back is connected. My scapula is closed. If my elbow's this way, look at my back. They're not engaged at all. I have to open my elbow, now I'm engaged. My arm is strong, the structure is strong. Right. I mean, you're asking yourself to do a 360-degree turn on 5 toes. That's what you're asking yourself to do. So therefore, our upper body has to be in the condition not only be play the supportive role, but a part of dance. Don't forget, it is a part of it, right? So my arm has to have a artistic presence within the technical requirement. These two things has to combine. But I said, the artistic requirement only comes when the technical requirement is correct. If you're not correct technically, there will be no artistic presence. You have to know what's A, what's B. The A is technical, then artistic. Without technical, artistic doesn't exist in ballet. It doesn't. It's the same thing, you know, like Miss Nina played the piano right here. Everything artistic coming out of there, she has to play the right key. She cannot sit over there to be artistic and she just playing randomly. You will be appalled. You will be appalled, right? The ballet is the same rule applied to ballet. It's exactly the same rule. There's a certain requirement, there's certain engagement that we have to follow in order for everything come out beautifully. I want to continue on. I want to move on. So, we do. On do a fondu. En face, little élanger 8. We do fondu 1, to the front 2. No arm, 3 and 4. 5, this one, go up to relevé. And 6, prepare, 7 and 8. 4 round de jambes. We do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Brush to the front. 5. When the leg to the side, go up relevé. 6, 7. 7 to the front. 8. 7. Just come up. 8 and 1 to the front. 2, 3. No arm. 4, 5, releve, 6, prepare, 7 and 8, 4 round the jumps, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 45 degrees, 5, watch this, be brave, 6, 7 and 8, like that, okay? I'll do it with you. Ready? Right foot in front. And. Relax a little bit. I'll give you a quiz. I'm going to do this whole combination on the dome. So think about what's going to happen. Tombe, to fall. We don't fall onto your heels. You're going to fall onto your toes first. Watch me. Toe, the ball of the foot, then the heel, then the knee. It's very, then if you do this fall, it's very soft, very controlled. So when you land, watch me. Don't do this. 1, toe, ball, heel. Very soft. Right. Okay. Let's try on the down. Right foot back. En face. And. 1, right foot back, like so. 2, and 1, to the side, and 1, releve, and the preparation, and 2, hold, back, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, stand up, and 1, and back, good job, 1, that's it, sa, 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, chin up, ladies and gentlemen, 1, that's it. 1 and 2. Good job, everyone. Very nice. Stretch your calf a little bit. Let's do in first position. Let's roll your ankle a little bit, just so we're getting ready to jump. So just to make sure you are all in the right place, everything. So every time we go to the plie, knee over the toes, knee over the toes. So what I don't want to see is roll. This is not good for your knees. Knee over the toes. You can go as deep as you can if you want, no problem. but your knee does not like this, roll around like this, right? So we got 2 counts down in plie. Simplest thing we do, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That's it. We do that 8 times. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So 2 things I want you to think about of this is the 2 plies for each jump. The one in before the jump, the one after. That 2 plies has to have the same depth and same quality. So my knee is going to go over the toes in one streamlined movement. You see me? So what I don't want to see is you do this, up and down. Do this. So we do 1 and 2 and reach. 4. Do that 8 times, okay? Arm in preparation position. Ready? And chin up. Down. Be patient. 1 and 1. 1 softer and 1 softer and slow down. Slow. 2 and 1 and 1 and 2. Accelerate. Good. 1. Accelerate. And 1. And 1. Beautiful. Remember earlier in the class, I'm talking about submerge this ball into the water. Remember that we're talking about? And then when you let go, what this ball does is release, shoots out from the water. This precisely this what it is. So this pressure going down. And 2 and 3 and 4. So what you need to create is the technique is allow you to jump more than your muscle able to. That's why if a great dancer, you see, when they jump, you feel like they never land. But the gravity takes them down, just like take down of a piece of rock, of object. Gravity does not recognize you're a ballet dancer, you don't want to land, you want to jump high. Gravity doesn't think it this way. It takes you down the same way. However, your technique is allow you to look like you never land. When Rudolf Nureyev went to the West, the 60s, you know, the artistic thing was up behind the Iron Curtain. The West have no clue what the Soviet Union is doing behind technology and artistically, and the ballet dancers have no clue. What was the technique is being dealt with? Now we know it's Vaganova training. The type of dancer that they produced. When he came to the West, when he jumped, I think his first performance in London or something, the audience, this is documentary that I read. The audience gasped. It was like, they gasped. Because the way he jumped, it's a little bit surreal because we all know, all mind and the visual, understand something beyond natural occurrence. That's why we gasp. Because we have a natural ability to understand how things go up and as things come down. If I throw a piece of rock, you will have your understanding of how this rock lands. But what about this rock somehow suspended in the air land, you gasp. That's how his jump was. The audience, you hear in the audience, people just, but the gravity took him down the same way like it took him down to Matt and you and I. But it's called technique. So his technique allowed him to have the certain look of he's suspended in the air. It's called training, right? So what we do, it's just like the ball, submerge into the water and comes out. And however, when I land, I don't land on my heel. Because when I land on my heel, it looks like I land. Look how I land. I land this way, right? So visually, the energy, it has a certain suspense. So just elaborate that into more complicated form. That's where the jump looks That's what technique behind the jump, right? So we don't just hop, we truly jump. Let's think about that one more time with this. Same thing, same thing. And. One, and two. One, jump. One, jump. Good. Again. One. One. Accelerate. That's it. One. And one. One. And one. Two. At one point this week, I'm going to show you that video. I'm going to show you that video that he did a Corsair. I want to show you that video. Just imagine he did that in 1965. Just imagine that. So I'm going to show you, so you know what I mean. All right, I want to do one more thing. I want to do ensemble. Right foot back. Same plie, same timing. 2 counts down. We do 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Left and 2 and 3, 4. Third time, 1 and 2 and 3. Croisé. Remember we've been there. 4, 5 and 6 and 7. 7, come back, 8. Then we do 1 and right leg go back, 2 and back. Left and 2 and back. Right and 2 and back. 2. Same arm. 1 and 2 and back. Come back en face. Yeah? You got it. 3 and croisé and en dedans. Right foot back. Ready? And. Be patient with the plie. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Good job. 1 and cross it. 1 to the front. And 1 and 2. Right leg goes back. And 2. Plie. Left leg goes back. Good. And on 1. And 2, and 1, back, and 1. Nice job. Stretch your calf a little bit. Now I want to do same thing, but we do double ensemble. Same thing. Remember, just 1 to the side. Now we do 2. Plie on a 7, 8. We do and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. The first one doesn't change. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Repeat. 1 and 2, cross it, and 4 and front and 1, 2 and left. Sorry, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Front and back. Remember, the first one doesn't change. And 8. Front and back. Look the right palm. And back and back. En face. That's it. Okay? Yeah. No, keep it there. Just go there. And 1 and 2, 3. No, it doesn't. Just go 1 and 2. And 3. Yeah, keep the palm in toward you. Right foot back. Ready? Right foot back, Amanda. And. Plie. 1 and 2. Plie. And plie. Plie. Cross it. En face, plie, right and 2. change, and change. Don't change, first one. And don't change. Cross it, and up, back, and up, back. 1, 2. Good job, everyone. Let's go to first position. Let's do port de bras. Miss Nina, 4-8. On. Thank you, Miss Nina. Thank you very much. Very nice class. So let's take a little break. Yeah, drink some water, take a little break. And who has the point experience? So for those of you who do, and put the pointers on. Okay, then if you don't, it's okay. We do exercise the same. We do exercise. Okay. Thank you. And the strength of your feet, you same benefit from it, okay? So I wanted to do in 6 positions. So once again, this is more important than anything else at this moment. Your elbow has to be in front your ribs because on point, when you go up, you're even closer, right? So I even suggest a little bit far away. So when we set up, your weight has to be on where? On the ball of the foot. Okay, this is very important for you to remember. You cannot have your weight on your heels. Has to be on the ball of the foot. Yeah, look up my placement from my hip to the heel is in a diagonal. You see that? So if your weight is on your heel like this, when you go up, you're definitely not going to be on your leg. So your heels has to be over the toes. Yeah? So we just do 2 demi-pliés. We do 1 and 2. Again, 3 and 4. Then we do 5. Lift your heel up, but not on full point. And 6, come back, 7, just demi-point, 8. One more, 1 and 2. This time, for those of you on point, go all the way over. And 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, over, 3, and 4. If you feel that you're on your leg, just a little balance, and 6, 7, and 8. First position, same thing. 2 demi-plié, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Look at me. 5. I do not do this. I don't do this. I do 1. My body come up with demi-releve. 2, 3, and 4. Then we do 1. My body come up with it. 2, over 3, and 4. Little balance, 5, 6, 7, 8. We repeat again the first position. 2 demi-plié. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, over 3. Push the floor away. 4, 5, 6, 7, and we finish there. Okay, let's start with the 6th position first, please. 6th position, Sergey. Toes forward. And. 1, 2. 1. 1 heel. 2. Down. 3. And 4. Plie. And hold. Over. 3. Push the floor away. Heel forward. Weight forward. And 2. And 1. Everybody stay away from the ball a little bit. Too close. 6th position, one more time. And 1. And 1. And half. Plie. 1. And 2. And 1. Half. 2. 4. 3. Over. Amanda. Over. And 1. And gentle. Lower your heel. Open leg 2 first. 2 demi-plie, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 demi and 1. That's it. And 1 and 2 over. Push the floor away and chin up, shoulders strong. And 1. One more time, first position. 1. Good. And 1 and 2. And come down. 3 and 4. And 1 and 2. Over. 3. Push the floor away. 2. Nice. Good job. Good job. Stretch your calf a little bit, please. Let's continue with our 2 hands on the bar. Let's do in 6 positions again. So weight over the ball of the foot. Then we'll come up 4 counts. pass through demi-releve. We do 1 and 2, all the way up 3 and 4, like this. And come down 5 and 6, reaching back, not shift back. Reaching back, heel like this. So my hips still remain on the ball of the foot. You see me? Once again, 1 and 2, all the way 3 and 4, come down 5 and 6, 7, 8. Third time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Have a little plie. I say little, literally just bend your knees. The benefit of that plie is not for the sake of plie. It's for the opportunity for the top of your foot to arch out a little bit more. Just bend your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. This is forced arch. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Third time, 5 and 6, little air, 7, 8. If you're too far, just go in just a little bit. 4 counts up. Shoulder on top of the hips. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Again, 2 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Third time, 3, 2, 3, 4. Little plie. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Third time, 5 and 6. Look how I come down. I don't just come down like this. 5 and 6, I come up a little bit. And 7 and 8. It's like this. Like this. Yeah? Let's go. 6th position. Erica, away. Yeah. Away. Diane. Put your hands on the ball already. So at this moment, your ribs has to be behind the elbows. Ready. And 7. Rise. 1. Over 3. Lift up half. 1 and 2 and 3. Calm down and 4. Repeat 1 and 2 and up. Hold over and come down and 6 and 7. Good. Third time and half. All the way up. Stay. Little plie, ladies and gentlemen. 1. Hold on and push the floor away. Soft. 1. Knee over and 1 and again and heel forward and a little buoyancy and open. Squeeze your bottom and reach all the way up and come back to half. That's it. And 2, calm down. And 1, up, 2, and lift. Stay, stretch your knees. And lift up higher. And come down. 7 and 8. Third time. 1. All the way up. Little plie. Be patient. 2 counts. That's it. Now push the floor away. Much better. Again, 2 counts. Hold and push. One more time. 1 and 2. Little bubble. Good job. When I say little bubble, what does that mean? You have forced arch like this, right? Like this. Your foot is like this. There's a precarious moment from this moment. This is actually fully supported right there, if you put your weight on top of the foot. Then from here, what are your the objectives from here to the point, to flat, to plie. But there's a precarious moment is right around here. This is where your toes have no support, right here. So we'll have to get over that with a little bubble. So you go like this, and 2, and 3. Try to show me again. And little plie, and come up just a little bit, and now come down. Don't stop there. So here, when I come up, is the opportunity for me to change it, yes, like this, into plie. So you do 1 and 2 and 3. Literally, I want you to take a breath in. 1 and 2 and 3. Yes, that's right. Show me. and up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2. Now that was right, Jessica, but however, don't fully stretch. You go just a little bend. Don't fully stretch. And show me again. And she goes plie, and just a little and over. When you do this, over, come back. The heel come back. When you stretch it, as you stretch your knees, heel come back. Yes, like that. You know what I mean? So go like this. 1 and 2 and 3. Right. Try it again. It's a coordination. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, almost. Show me. 1 and 2 and 3. There you go. And plie. Finish plie. 1 and 2 and plie. And plie. Right. Right. Show me. Push. And plie. No, I want you to go plie like this. Plie. And forward. And down. Yes, that's right. That's right. And then now I want to do same thing on the way up. There's 2 plie to go up. This is the first plie. 1 and 2 and 3. You see me? I didn't go 1 and 2 and 3. No. 1 and 2, the little same bubble to allow me from flat foot over the point. The precarious moment here, I'm going to use that little bubble to get over it. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. Come down 7 and 8. Again, 1 and 2 and 3, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Just like this. Let's mark music once, please. Listen. Listen. Lift up. That's it. 1. Hold. Reach. In. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Ready? And. Away. 2 counts down. And over. And push. And close your heel. That's it. Again. 1. And over. Hold. Push the floor away. Heels forward and down. Again. 1. And over. 1. Very nice, everybody. 1. Nice. 1. And 1. That's it. 1. Stay up for a second. Hold. Little balance. Hold on. Hold on. And arms back to the bar. Then come down, go through, demi-point. Beautiful. That's it. So we will talk about the idea of coming down. Anything come down is harder than come up. But this is precisely the principle in point work. Imagine, when you come down like this, you're never just going to finish. It's something after that is connected to it, right? So what we're going to do now is 2 things instead of just 1. So the coming down from previous thing becomes the starting of the second thing. So therefore, the quality of the coming down is very important for the quality of going up the second time, right? So this is how we going to structure this. So in first position, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. You see the texture different. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, hold 8. We do that 2 sets. You see, and 1, and 2. Be aware of it, okay? Ready? And 1, hold, and 2, and 3, hold, 2 now, hold, again, and 1, and 2, and rest for a second. Nice job. Stretch your calf. We're going to do the same combination again. And 1, and 2. Make sure visually, you have to visualize your shoulder. The shoulder has to be on top of your hips when you plie. So what I see is this. You go back as you plie. When you come up, you know that's wrong because the point is to tell you you cannot do this. Guess what you do? Not you. I'm talking about a little bit of everyone. And you do this. Right? So we wanted the up and down directly. So determine, in order for come up with the structure, coming down has to be correct. We just talked about it. So coming down is what? It's the plie. And 1, look at this. And 2. Yeah? When we get tired, we have a tendency to do this. Guess what? When you do this, you make yourself even more tired. Use your legs, knee to the side. And 1, and 2. Weight of your head, lift up. So it's stacked directly on top of your torso. Yeah? But look at the structure of our head. We have a chin in the front. We don't have a chin in the back. So our weight is naturally in front. Right? So if we do this, you're even putting more weight to the front, which you don't want. Because a good thing's coming in pairs. Guess what? The not very good things coming in pairs as well. If you do this, it's never going to be only like this. You do this, this goes out, always. However, if I lift my chin up, this goes in. The good things come to pairs as well. And that's what you want. Chin up, so the weight of my head directly sits on top of our torso. Then we're good to go. Ready? One more time. Same thing, please. And hold. Not yet. And 2. Hold. Not yet. And 1. Hold. 2. Hold on. Now 2. And 1. And 2. Stay. And hold. Stay. 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 And 2. And hold. Stay. Stay. Good. And 1. Hold. 2. And 1. And 2. Nice. Good job. Stretch your calf a little bit. So at any point, ladies, if you feel like you want to take them off, like hurting, you know what kind of hurt. If the hurting in a very abnormal, sharp, anything like that, please, you feel free to take them off. Okay, we progressively, we kept them on longer and longer. All right, we don't want you to hurt so much that tomorrow you can't continue. That's not worth it. All right, good. Let's go to 5th position. Let's do échappé. We do. And 7, 8, and échappé. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 4 times. 6, and 7, and 8, and 1 to the front. And 1 to the side. 1 to the back. 1 susu. Then 4 to the left side because my left foot in front. And 1, hold 2, and 3, hold 4. And 5. And 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, hold 2, and side, hold 2, and back, and susu. Échappé, how wide? How wide when we go out? How wide? Hips. Between 2 heels cannot be wider than your hips. Okay, show me. When you go up. and 1. That's right. Not wider than this. Okay? Because there's a reason why. Because now the leg still support her torso. If my heels, between the heels, wider than my hips, your torso is not being supported by your legs because the gravity takes it, right? So we want to have the structure, the leg still underneath of our body. And on 1, yeah? So 4 times, then with the front and side and back and susu. And side, and side, and side, and side, and front, and side, and back, and fifth, and side, left side, and on 1, and 2, and front, and side, and back, and fifth, hold, and gentle finish. Good job. Stretch your calf. Stretch your calf a little bit. Good. Let's slow down a little bit. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Let's do. In 5th position, we do plie 1, tendu 2, and 3, and 4. Then we go coup de pied 5, and 6, and 7, hold 8. Now release the front foot to the side just a little bit so I can come down to plie. 1, and side, come front. 3, and 4. Coup de pied 1, to the side. This is just a preparation. That's not a plie. 1, prepare. 2, and 3. You see? And 3. That's the plie. When I do that plie, I don't stop at the end of it. I come back up. 3 and 4. Release the back foot so you can go to plie. 1, tendu back. 2, 3, and 4. Coup de pied 1, prepare 2. That's not a plie. And 1, hold 2. And then we do back foot, go to coup de pied 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. That's it. Okay. Ready? And 1, tendu, plie 1, and stretch, coup de pied 1, and plie, and susu, hold, and plie 1, tendu side, plie, come back, deeper plie, coup de pied without the plie, now plie, and 1, hold, and a 1, and 2, listen to music ladies, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and lift, hold, and plie, and coup de pied pas de break, and change, stay, taller, susu, and down. Good job. The very last one, you do. And 2, 3, and 4. Back foot, go to coup de pied and plie at the same time. 1 and 2. Change leg. And 3 and 4. And 5 and 6, 7, and 8. Part of breath. Ladies and everyone, be patient. You go to plie 1 and 2. You don't come up. You go deeper plie 3 and 4. Then you do 1 and 2 and 3. There is a perpetual energy within. It connects with your breath and the plie. Yes. Left foot in front, please. And. One, two, one. Could be one. And hold. And lift. Stay. And here to the side. And in. And two. Could be one. Tendu two. And one. Hold. And here one. Open the thigh. And come in. That's it. And two. And one. And two. And lift. Hold. Nice. The back foot coup de pied. Stay. Hold. And coupe. Hold. And coup de pied. Hold. And tendu. Beautiful. And gentle finish. That's it. Nice job, everyone. Good. Stretch your calf, please. I want to do one hand on the bar. So with the left hand on the bar, yeah? Same thing in 6, 7, and 8. We do 1, hold 2, and 3, hold 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Same thing. 1, and 2, and 3. Pay attention to what my arms doing. Don't be on the side. 1 and 2 in front. Now arm go to third as I push the floor away. And down, reverse. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Fourth position. 1 and 2. Make sure your fourth is crossed. Otherwise, when you go up, it's too far apart. Really crossed. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Fifth, same thing. You can do this on flat perfectly. Yeah, same exercise. First position, please. And. And 1. And 2. And reach. And down, go through half. Reverse. 1. And force arch. And 1. Tendu 1 and 2. Again. 1, 2, over 3. And 1, 2. Not yet. There we go. And 2 now. Back. 2. Plie. And 1, 2. Tendu fourth. And 2 counts. Be patient. Absorb the plie. Hold. And good. And 2. And lower your heel. Reverse. Up. 2. Plie. And 1. That's it. Tendu 1. Last time 5th. Be patient. Plie. And 1, 2. Reach. 2. Lower your heel down. And relevate. And plie. And 1. And 3. And 4. Good job. Stretch your calf, please. Stretch your calf. It's from plie to over the point. So that coordination, everybody pay a little bit more attention. Watch me. 1 and 2. I don't have the anxiety come up. I let the plie, I fully absorb the plie first. 2 counts. 1 and 2 and 3. You want to do this? No. 1 and 2 and 3, hold 4. Now the leg is ready. Because legs needs a little time to absorb the pressure. Now, this pushing up is a little bit different from you just rebound. 1 and 2 and a 3, hold 4. Now you have something to push from, and 6 and 7 and a reverse. 1 and 2 and 3, hold 4. And a 5 and 6, 7. It's the strength of the plie on point. Yeah? So it takes a little time for it to have a grip of it instead of just bypass it. Ready, the left side. Left. And. One. Over, hold. That's it. 1 and 2. Now reverse. 1. Plie, hold. And a 1. That's it. And 1 and 2. 1 and a 2. And 1 and low, heel, rise, and a 1 and a 1 and Fondu, 4th, plie, and over the point, and reach, and lower your heel, and releve, plie, hold, and over the point, come down, that's it. Fondu, last time, 1 and 2, there you go. 1 and a 2, and 1 and a 2, and 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Show me plie and over. 2 counts. Hold on a second. Slow. And 1 and 2. No, 3. This is right. You see me, you see her, she's not stagnant. She's not sitting there and allowed this to happen. It's a light. This is strong here. 1 and 2. Now release the pressure. Remember we talking about not stagnant all the way up. Pressure, release the pressure to allow the foot from first heels down to all the way over the arch. That movement has to be at once. Show me one more time. 1 and 2 and over. Now there's something to push from. And 6, 7, and 8. Yeah? So that has to be like the muscle memory that you know. This is the only way to do this. The only way to do this. Yeah, and to come down, that was beautiful. Come up, come up, all the way up, all the way up. Now coming down has to go through the midpoint. You see her? That's it. It's like from 3rd floor, she went to 2nd floor first. So this movement itself, it's absolutely vital, on point, from demi to full, absolutely vital. You have to have control of it. Yeah, so that's why the point shoe fitting is very important. It cannot be so hard. The shank cannot be so hard. Just like a fits point shoe, do you? This is the professional point shoe. She needs a pair of learner, beginner point shoes. So you guys, she fits point shoes. So it cannot be so hard that where you don't have it, it's like a brick going up and down. It has to have some give. But where do you break is important. Here, it has to have a little bit of flexibility. Would you say so? Yeah? And every pair, every set of feet is different. Nobody is the same. And luckily you have so many brands, so many type of shoes that there is a pair out there for you, for the shape of your feet, okay? Good, all right, let's continue on. I want to do. In first position, we do 6, 7, and 8. We do round the jambe. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 3 times. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then shift your weight. Remember we did it earlier? And 1 and 2, 3 and 4, grand round the jambe. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. To the back. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, releve, 8. Back foot. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. On flat, pull the bra forward and pull the bra back. Plie, releve. Arm point or demi point. Look at the hand. Reaching forward this way. And come back. Allow the hand to come back. Pull the bra back. And finish. 3 times, 3 circles. Then into plie, releve. Coup de pied, grand round de jambe. And tendu front and back. Ready? 6, 7, and 8. Hold, and 2, and 1, and 2. Again. 1, and 2. First position, plie, releve. Hold. Outside foot, come to coup de pied. And 2. Arm in. 3. Open 4, all the way back, and 2 tendu, and brush to the front, 8, coming back, 1, and 2, and back, and 2, and back, and 2, plie, 1, releve, hold, outside foot, coup de pied back, hold, arm in, and back, inside, and front, hold, tendu, 1, and first position, pull the bra forward, 1, and 1, hold, elbow open to the back, 1, forward. 1 and 2. That's it. 1 and bring the hand back. That's right, Nina. 1 and 2 and 1 and gentle finish. Beautiful. Very nice. The hand, I have to come up a little bit quicker. So you do. Especially on point, and reach. The minute my shoulder comes forward, this hand has to come forward with it. So I'm not gonna have a second of this situation. Élanger, glide. You see? And then come back, bring it back. Yeah. Especially on point, you have a lot of weight to the front. You need that hand in the front to support that weight, okay? Good. Be patient around the jump. 1 and back. Be patient, please. Ready? And. 1. And 2. That's it. 1 and 2. Again. 1 and 2. Heel forward. Relevant, don't move. In, hold, arm in front, and front, open side, and open back, 2, tendu, 1, and front, back, and front, back, and 2, and 1, and 2, plie, releve, hold, and inside, and 2, arabesque, 1, and side, and reach to the front, hold, and tendu, arm flat first, take a deep breath in, shift your arm, yes, nice, and 1, bring the hand back, open the elbow, arm plie, releve, and forward, and 2, and lift, hold, and all the way back. That's it. And arm second, up, and lower your heel, gentle finish. Beautiful, everyone. Very nice. Okay, stretch your calf a little bit. Let's do in fifth position. 6, 7, 8, and échappé. 1 and 2, and second one. Look at my head. 3 and 4, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and back arm first, palm to my heart, and 2 and 3 and 4, and side, and 2 and side, and 2. Once again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, second time, and to the bar, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. The other side, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and second 2 and second 2. Front, front, side, side, front, 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 and front. Last time, side, and finish this way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and back and 2 and side, 2 and side, and second time. 1 and 2 to the bar. 1 and 2, other side. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We stop there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. You got it. 2 to the front, 2 to the side, 2 to the back, 2 to the side. First time. Second half, 2 to the front, 2 to the side, face the bar. And the other side, and side, finish. Ready? And 1, hold, 2, and 2. All let's go. 1 and 2, and back, and 2, and side, continue, and front, to the bar, 5, and 2, left side, 1, and 2, and side, and finish, yes. Yeah. We'll have one side, no direction. Second side, change direction. Yeah. Everybody, échappé to the front. We all have tendency to only do one leg, or a lot of the leg to the front without going the leg to the back. It has to be absolutely even. Then come back in, has to be even as well. So show me. So don't just do the front leg. Front leg coming out and come back. The back leg has to go back as well. And back, right, that's right. Good. Let's do the whole thing to the left. And two, and one, and two, and one, and two, and one, continue, and one, and two, change to the ball, one, and two, other side, one, and two, and stop, and finish. Good job, everyone. Very nice. Okay, I think it's good enough for today, for the morning. Okay, so let's do a reverence. Let's do a port de bras together. So in first position, let's do croisé. And beautiful class. Thank you very much, everybody. So take them off and do a little stretch, have a little break. Oops. And then the morning.
So for Mr.
Right?
Ricardo,
So 9 o'clock, 9 to 10:30, 11.
and then 10:45 to 12.
Yeah.
That's fine. For Mr. Ricardo teaching them, he has variation coaching starting at 2. So their history class is scheduled until 2:30. So can we just run it for 16 minutes and then he just heads over to the variation coaching?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. I'll just let them know.
Yeah. So do a little stretch and take the, I don't want to make sure you don't do too much first day. Yeah.